They sent the text at 9:14 p.m., Christmas is family only. By the following Monday, I understood exactly who they meant by family, and who they didn't. I didn't respond right away. I stared at the screen, then typed one word. Okay. I thought that would be the end of it. I was 34, a project coordinator in Denver, married for 7 years. My wife, Lena, was still at work when the message came in. I didn't tell her that night. I didn't want to ruin dinner with something that felt small, manageable, something I could explain away. Christmas had always been complicated since I married her. My parents smiled too hard around Lena, corrected her stories, forgot her birthday every year. Nothing loud. Nothing you could point to and say, that's it. Just enough distance to make you question yourself. The next Monday, my sister tagged a photo online. My parents' living room. The tree I grew up with. My cousins. My brother-in-law. And standing between my parents, wearing the sweater I'd bought her last year, was my ex-girlfriend. The caption read, "Family Christmas came early this year, red heart." I felt something drop inside my chest. Not anger. Not shock. Replacement. I drove to my parents' house that night. I didn't call ahead. I didn't rehearse a speech. I just needed to hear it out loud so I'd stop wondering if I was imagining things. My mother opened the door and froze. "You're not supposed to be here," she said quietly. That was the moment it stopped being subtle. We sat at the kitchen table. The same one where they'd helped me with homework. My father didn't look at me. I said, "Why was she there?" My mother folded her hands. "We wanted a peaceful holiday." "With my ex?" I asked. My father finally spoke. "She understands us. Lena never tried hard enough." I laughed once. A sharp, ugly sound. "You didn't even invite my wife." My mother shrugged. "Your feelings don't matter as much as keeping the family comfortable." There it was. Clean. Undeniable. I asked one last question. "So I'm welcome, just not with her?" My father nodded. "Exactly." I stood up. My hands were shaking, but my voice didn't. "Then I'm not welcome at all." On the drive home, I had to pull over. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. I sat there gripping the steering wheel, realizing I'd spent years translating their rejection into something softer so I wouldn't have to confront it. When I got home, Lena was on the couch. She'd seen the photo. "I didn't want to say anything," she whispered, "but I think they hate me." I sat beside her and said the words I should have said years ago. "They don't get access to us anymore." The fallout was quiet. No apologies. No dramatic messages. Just silence, followed by confusion when I didn't show up for New Year's. Or Easter. Or birthdays. Months later, my mother called. "Are you really cutting us off over one dinner?" I said, "No. I'm choosing my marriage over being tolerated." She replied, "You've changed." "Yes," I said. "I finally did." We still talk sometimes. Carefully. On my terms. They haven't met my wife since. What I learned is this: betrayal doesn't always come from strangers or affairs. Sometimes it comes wrapped in tradition, smiling while it erases the person you love. Family isn't who demands silence to keep the peace. It's who stands beside you when choosing yourself costs you everything you were taught to protect.